Hi, this is Aaron and Linda with Traveling Flamingo, and there are a lot of amazing new cruise ships with their inaugural sailing set for 2021. Royal Caribbean's Quantum Ultra class ship is one of them. This is the Odyssey of the Sea, and it's the newest Royal Caribbean ship. It has its inaugural sailing set for this April. We're going to share with you our top 10 features and some of the frequently asked questions about this ship, so stay tuned. All that coming right up.
Let's get started with a few of the stats about the Odyssey of the Seas. It has some great new features as well as some popular Royal Caribbean classics. The Odyssey of the Sea will be sailing in Europe and the US. The ship is 347 meters long, 41 meters wide, so that means it is actually the length as tall as the Empire State Building is, so it is huge. This megaship can accommodate 4,284 passengers and 1,550 crew.
It's a big ship. Let's get into our top 10 features of this amazing ship. First, we have the Seaplex. This is the largest indoor activity center at sea. There's something for everyone here. If you're on the more adventurous side, you can check out the bumper cars, trapeze, interactive VR games. This area will also host Clash of the Crystal City, which is the ultimate glow-in-the-dark laser tag. That feels like I'm back in high school with laser tag. You can reserve when you're on board. You need to be at least 5 years old or older, and it's free.
Just a heads up, Aaron, I am totally going to be trying this.
The second floor of the Seaplex is also where you can find the Playmakers Bar. That's where you'll find me. And Arcade, which is also where you can find me. They'll be playing sports events live for you to enjoy or challenge a friend in the arcade. It also offers elevated views, so you get to watch all the action below going on in that laser tag. This is not included, it is a la carte.
If you're looking to unwind and enjoy some of the sun, the 2-story pool deck is where you will be spending most of your time. There are 2 resort-style pools, 4 whirlpools, and the splash-away bay for kids. For adults, there's the solarium, which has swimming pools, whirlpools, and a full-service bar and more. This area has some really nice tropical theme with colors, loungers, and cabanas. I am very interested to see how busy this area gets and if you can get a chair. I don't know about you, but it's been a common issue that we've had on many cruise ships that you can't get a lounge chair around the pool. Now that all that said, I could definitely go for some lounges and sunshine right now. Another popular place to check out on the pool deck will be the Lime and Coconut Bar, and they've got some really fun-looking drinks. I want to try the Watermelon Rita, but just so you know, the cocktails are about $13 each, so we may have to be looking into that drink package.
Yeah.
For food, there's the El Loco Fresh, which has a variety of Mexican food. It is also included, and they're open for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. So this might be a nice, quieter option than the buffet. I know they can get very busy at breakfast time.
It always lineups in those buffets. Royal Caribbean has some great signature productions, but they are stepping up their game on the Odyssey of the Sea with superb talent, immersive technology, and amazing special effects. You're definitely going to want to check out the new 270. This is something I know I'd love to see. During the day, it's a gourmet cafe that's great in a great area to enjoy the amazing 2-story, 270-degree floor-to-ceiling windows with views of what's right behind the ship. So it's right there in the aft part of the ship. At night, it transforms into a new age multimedia theater. These shows are included, and you can reserve with your cruise planner when on board, and be sure to do that. There's always lines.
Royal Caribbean has revamped their signature Italian restaurant with Giovanni's Italian Kitchen and Wine Bar. They'll be offering authentic dishes including hand-tossed pizza, charcuterie platters, lasagna, and more. There is an additional cost to dine here. For lunch, it's $15 per person, and for dinner, it's $25. I like to enjoy what is included when we go on cruise ships, so we do usually only pick 1 or 2 venues for the specialty dining.
Yeah, or more. I'm a sucker for hand-tossed pizza and charcuterie boards. I'm also a sucker for just about all of the specialty stuff that they've got there.
I'll put a limit for us, okay?
There's no shortage of activities for travelers of all ages, and lots to look forward to with the new Adventure Ocean. This is the award-winning kids program. Kids can choose from different rooms and climbable structures. There's art, science, and technology-based activities. For teens aged 13 to 17, there's a new Social 180. This is right outside the Seaplex, which is great. You can enjoy gaming, music, movies, and a private patio. Having it near the Seaplex is also really good. It ensures that the teen area isn't near cruise cabins. If you're looking for a quiet cruise, being near one of those kids' teen areas, we've had this before, can be quite loud. That said, if you do have a kid or a teenager, you can avoid a lot of walking if you just pick one of those cabins near them, but unfortunately not on this ship. Also, if you are one of the 97.2% of people watching this who are not subscribed, please hit the subscribe button, and thanks to everyone who did subscribe. We called this out a couple videos ago, and we shifted the needle by 0.1%, so you can't complain about that. Also, do consider hitting the like button as well, or putting a comment down below. Apparently, the YouTube algorithm seems to like that sort of thing, and it seems to know all, so please help support that.
Yes, we do appreciate everybody who has hit the subscribe and like button. That does help us out. And if you've been on a Royal Caribbean ship before, you've probably checked out the Bionic Bar. Here you can order an almost endless variety of cocktails, and they will be created for you by one of the two robotic bartenders. You do need to be 21 and older for sailings from North America, and 18 or older for sailings from South America, Europe, Asia, and New Zealand.
I think that's pretty cool. I can't wait to try the automatic bartender. One thing I would like to check out when we get on our Quantum class cruise is the North Star. The North Star is similar to the London Eye. It's one of those enclosed 360-degree pod things that gives you views all around you. It also lifts you up 300 feet above the sea. There are a couple requirements you'll need to know about, though. You'll have to be 42 inches or taller to ride, or 48 inches or taller to ride alone, and there's a maximum weight of 300 pounds. There is no additional charge for this, for the most part. There may be fees when you're in Alaska, China, and Singapore.
I have a fear of heights. I do love roller coasters, though, but I'm not as comfortable with these enclosed pods experience.
I think I like them. I like them as long as there's air conditioning. The Caribbean sun can get so hot. I would hate to be in one of those glass things and be broken down, and with the Caribbean sun, it'd be like a sauna in there.
I'll leave this experience up to you then. In line with a little bit more of the extreme fun, there's also the FloRider surf simulator on board. We have heard mixed reviews about this. It is free if you're willing to wait in line, or you can pay $60 for private lessons. It is known for being dangerous and has caused some injuries, but if you've tried it, please let us know in the comments below. What are your thoughts? I have to say, I think I'd rather be doing the FloRider over the North Star.
No. Quantum of the Seas class ships do have Ripcord by iFly. This is one of those wind tunnels that you can sort of feel like you're flying in without having to jump out of an airplane. This is the first class of cruise ships ever to have it. We found a bit of contradictory information as to whether or not this is included. Some places said it was, and others said that it's now a fee. There are some restrictions that you should be aware of, though. You must be at least 3 years old. If shorter than 6 feet, you need to weigh less than 230 pounds. And if you're taller than 6 feet, you need to weigh less than 250 pounds. It sounds like a fun experience, but personally, it's not really my cup of tea, personally.
I would do it. The cost that I've seen, this is a lot cheaper than it is to go to the indoor skydiving place up the road.
Sure, but that assumes that you would want to actually do it in the first place, which I don't.
Okay, you take care of the North Star, and I'll take care of everything else.
I do want to do the mini putt also.
Okay, so we can do mini putt together. The last top feature that we're going to go over is the Skypad bungee trampoline experience. This is more than just a trampoline experience. They actually strap you in, and you can put on a virtual reality headset as well. So this is included, so you don't need to pay extra, but you do need to be at least 7 years old to jump and 13 years old to jump with the VR set. And the minimum weight is 20 pounds and the maximum weight is 240 pounds.
There's a lot of new and classic experiences to enjoy on the Royal Caribbean Odyssey of the Seas. We also have some frequently asked questions about the ship, which we wanted to answer here for you as well. So one of the first questions is, will there be water slides on Odyssey of the Sea? For kids in Splashaway Bay, there will be some slides, water cannons, and fountains, not the mega water ship slides that you see on other ships. It's not like the NCL where everything's a water slide. Does Odyssey of the Sea have a casino? Yes, there is, with hundreds of slot machines, gaming tables, and full-service bars. Also, if you are interested, there is complimentary gambling lessons from the casino staff.
Another question is, what Broadway show will be available? And the Broadway show is going to be Chicago the Musical.
At least as of 2021. Those do change. What Royal Caribbean ships have the Bionic Bar? Which is the question I probably asked the most. It's available on the Anthem of the Sea, the Quantum of the Sea, Ovation of the Sea, Harmony of the Sea, Symphony of the Sea, and of course, as we said, will be on the Odyssey of the Sea.
Which Royal Caribbean ships have bumper cars? So there are 3 Royal Caribbean ships in total with the bumper cars. That's Quantum of the Seas, Anthem of the Seas, and the Odyssey of the Seas will have them as well.
I'm sure you probably have more questions, so feel free to add them in the comments, and we will try to answer them as much as we can. So there you have it. This is our top 10 best features of the all-new Odyssey of the Sea from Royal Caribbean. It looks like it's going to be a great new ship for bookings in 2021, 2022, and of course beyond. It's going to bring a lot of the existing features of the Royal Caribbean ships, along with expanding or refining them to make them just that little bit better.
So what do you think about these new features? Are there some of the ones on other Royal Caribbean ships that you've tried that maybe they've tweaked a little bit? Please do let us know in the comments below. Thanks again for watching, and happy travels.